A little bit about myself. Well, I like to call myself a jack of all trades, master of none. I do a bit of photography, a little bit of music, poetry, writing. All in all, I just like to create stories in any other format that I can have and share it with the world. Well, first off, it's more than a photo exhibition. It's actually a photo and art exhibition, and we're going to be showcasing a mixture of photos and graphics, and there'll also be some artists doing spoken word and poetry. You might get a surprise song or two, who knows. It kind of all just goes with the flow. It's not really an open mic setting, but sometimes you might just get to open up because of the type of people who are there. The theme, originally, this is the second time I'm holding Faceless. Originally, the first one 2 years ago was kind of, I had just gotten back from England. I had seen a lot of exhibitions and I wanted to, put on one. Like, I literally got on one more and said I wanted to put on one. And I decided that entire exhibit was going to just have masks, like no one's face was actually going to be shown. This time it's a little different. Faces won't be shown, but it's going to be more than just people. There's going to be a lot of still life, a few sceneries from Barbados and different things like that. Levi and Nicholas Small, and the reason why is when I did the first exhibition, there were two of the main people who really helped me out. Nicholas actually sat and critiqued every single photo that I took for that first exhibition, and Levi was one of the models. Also I had some other people who were involved in previous exhibitions, but this time I just wanted to keep it more to a smaller group doing the visuals. For the spoken word and poetry and other stuff, we're going to have Neck the Genesis. We're going to have Lashana Griffith from her Unlock the Door stuff, which is just great. We're going to have Lucy Hammonds, who's probably going to come and done up the place. Levi is going to perform as well. Her Royal Highness, Queen Archiebull Cox, and I actually have a relationship going back a few years with Bacchanal Time and Mad. When I was now starting off in doing photography and video, they contacted me to do some photos and videos for them. We've kept that relationship going these past several years now, and I asked if they would, and they said yes. That's really it. So it's good, to see that these people who, we grew up admiring are willing to help and be a part of something that we're doing now that we're adults. So hopefully the same way that they've inspired me and Her Majesty has inspired me, I can inspire someone in the future and help them in their own future endeavors in the art world. Not what you usually expect. There's not going to be a lot of that posh, pretentious bit of stuff that you usually see at galleries where it's, a dot in a white canvas selling for $50,000. We've actually taken time and put a lot of effort into creating these photos and stuff. You don't have to pretend that is something. When you see it, you'll know exactly what it is. For myself, I can say what I want to do, I want to focus more on still life. So there's going to be stuff showcasing Bridgetown. There's going to be stuff showcasing some of the challenges that we as millennials go through. There's going to be stuff, reminiscent of when I was a child. So all that's going to be a part of it from my point of view. I know Levi and Nicholas have some good stuff, but I think that I want everyone to come out and see it for themselves rather than me giving it all away. Well, when I was holding my first exhibition, I realized it was very difficult to hold them in the more established art galleries because they tend to be a little more elitist. So I held the first one in a restaurant, and then the second one I held at a studio which Christy was running at the time. And during the exhibition, she was so impressed by the amount of people that she saw coming and the work that we displayed and the passion that we had for what we were doing. And she contacted me and told me that she would like to work with me in the future going forward for any more events and stuff that I would have. So now at this point, it's to the point now where the exhibition is only for just one. It will probably run for the entirety of September, maybe even a little longer, because she has this habit of not letting me take down the art because she thinks it looks good in the space and that it will draw, more attention from other future customers and stuff for me. The space, Uniquely You, is actually an exercise studio, which is really awesome because you can come see the artwork and actually learn some more about some of the wonderful activities and classes that they have going on. In addition to Uniquely You, I also have to give a shout out to Eric J. Vance, which is headed by my best friend Carlene. She's been a big supporter of me all my life, and you know, to the point now where I don't have to even call her. I just have to let her know, hey, I have something coming on at such a date, and she'll be there. Recently, Magnificent Dining Concepts also came on and volunteered to donate some desserts for this show. So it's gonna be a really cool experience. You know, it's right in the center of town, and you know, everyone's just cool and gonna have a lot of good time. The opening for Faceless comes off this Sunday at 5 p.m. at the uniquely used studio in Cavens Lane, Bridgetown. Why do people need to come? Free admission, free refreshments, and just for a $5 donation you get entered into a raffle where you can win free photo shoots and free prints of some of the work on display. So exactly what do you have to lose other than to come out? It's gonna be fun for the entire family. Like I said, you're gonna have the host Queen Archiebull Cox, so you know that's gonna be crazy. Some good art, good food, free drinks. Come on and just have a good ball.